Into the Fall Summary: A Missing Husband and Dark Family Secrets. The biting Ottawa wind seemed to follow Sarah Anderson, even when she escaped the city limits. The picturesque cabin nestled amongst the brooding forests of the Canadian Shield was supposed to be a haven, a chance to salvage a family vacation teetering on the edge. But the simmering tension between Sarah and Matthew felt as tangible as the mosquitoes buzzing around the porch, drawn to the heat they were both trying and failing to suppress. The landscape itself felt like a reflection of their fractured relationship. The slumbering lakes, vast and silent, held secrets beneath their placid surfaces, much like Sarah suspected Matthew was keeping from her. The glacier-scraped cliffs, unforgiving in their ancient beauty, seemed to mock the modern struggles of a marriage struggling to survive. Even their children, bright and energetic, seemed to sense the unease, their laughter punctuated by questioning glances at their parents. Then Matthew was gone, vanished. Just like that. One minute he was wading into the lake, a faint splash echoing in the still air, and the next, nothing. Sarah felt a cold dread creep into her heart, a chilling premonition that this wasn't just a brief escape gone wrong. The wilderness suddenly felt less like a refuge and more like a predator. Sarah, along with her children, felt terrifyingly vulnerable. Their only lifeline came in the form of a rural lawman, a kind-faced officer whose weathered features spoke of long days spent navigating these remote roads and calming the anxieties of tourists and locals alike. He offered comfort, assistance, and a quiet determination that instilled a fragile hope in Sarah's heart. He assured her they would find Matthew. But as the days turned into weeks and the trail grew cold, Sarah realized the search was going to be a long and arduous one. The storm that brewed wasn't just meteorological. It was a storm of unanswered questions, unspoken truths, and mounting anxieties that threatened to engulf her. Driven by a potent mix of fear and desperation, Sarah embarked on a year-long odyssey, leaving the safe confines of Ottawa behind. Her journey took her on winding roads and brought her face to face with faces from her past, starting with her estranged sister. Rekindling this fractured bond felt like navigating a minefield, the unspoken grievances of years simmering just beneath the surface. Yet, Sarah knew she needed her sister's support, her understanding, even her forgiveness if she was to find Matthew. Adding to the pressure was a slick city police officer, arriving from Ottawa. He seemed less interested in finding Matthew and more interested in finding someone to blame. His sharp eyes and carefully worded questions made Sarah feel like a suspect, forcing her to guard her words and actions constantly. But the most unsettling part of her journey wasn't dealing with suspicious officers or estranged relatives. It was the gradual unveiling of dark secrets, buried deep within the granite of her marriage and within herself. Each unearthed truth was a painful shard, chipping away at the carefully constructed facade of their seemingly perfect life. Sarah found herself confronting uncomfortable truths about Matthew, his motivations and his actions in the time leading up to his disappearance. But she also discovered an unflinching honesty within herself, a strength she never knew she possessed. Sarah's journey was more than just a search for a missing husband. It was a descent into the wilderness of her own heart, a reckoning with the shadows that had long lurked beneath the surface. The landscape mirrored her inner turmoil. The beauty and the terror were constant reminders of the stakes involved. Would she find Matthew? More importantly, would she find herself in the process? The answers she knew were waiting to be discovered, buried deep within the secrets of the Canadian Shield and the complexities of her own life. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more book summaries and insights. Feel free to check out another video or dive into the full playlist you see now for more great book summaries. Click now and keep exploring.